Alrighty, fellas, welcome back to another market recap video, where we kind of just recap the trade that we took. We did take an L today, but that's besides the point. Let's kind of just get into our top-down analysis here. So, on the weekly time frame, we're bullish. On the daily time frame, we're still bearish. On the 4-hour time frame, by the time we took this trade, we were bullish. The 1-hour time frame, by the time we took the trade, we were bullish still. Then you can kind of hop into here. So this is what I had marked out here. Oops, we could get rid of this. You don't need that. I was just doing a little bit of back testing. So you can see this is Asian session here. So we left this 30-minute fair value gap here. Then we had the Asian highs here. We had Asian lows here. Then London session here. We had London session highs here. So we marked that out there with this purple box there. We could actually really move this down there. We had London lows here. We can see that we kind of respected these. We disrespected London highs, but we did respect the London lows here. And we also drew out our equilibrium here from the London lows to these highs made up at New York session open. And this will come into play in a little bit. So we're just going to leave that for now. We marked out this 30-minute imbalance here, left in London session. And yeah, so now we can go down to the 5-minute time frame, right? So you can see that I had this equilibrium marked out, but I also drew out another one, and that was my downfall. I drew it from these lows here to these highs here, and I should have just stuck with the 30-minute, like making all my drawings and like all that stuff on the 30-minute time frame. I found that it helps me out a little bit better. Don't ask me why, it just does. So that's kind of where I went wrong with this trade today, is I didn't stick to those rules there. So I drew out the lows, the highs here, and you can see that we had this imbalance get formed right here. We were just kind of like really just chopping. So you could see we push into this imbalance here, then we also we also tap into this 50% equilibrium here, and then we got a break of structure on the 1-minute time frame. I entered on this candle, and then I immediately got fucking stopped out. So what can we do better? What can we do better, Anthony? That is the question. The answer is to not fucking use the 1-minute time frame, the 5-minute time frame as your main confluences, right? That's the fucking answer. Because why? Higher time frames hold higher power, right? So if we would have just stuck with this right here, this fair value gap here, and like we even had one like in here, like you could even mark out this imbalance here, from basically here to there. I mean, we completely disrespected this one, but then we had this one here. This one was lined up pretty beautifully with the 75% equilibrium price range. You could see that we come down, we sweep it completely. We even kind of tap into this little like order block, whatever you kind of want to call it right there. So yeah, we kind of tap into that. We tap into the 75% price range here, and then we also fill this imbalance there. So if we would have just stuck with this as our main confluence, and we just waited for a break of structure, say we got a break of structure right here, right? Entered, stop below, oops, stop below the low, so we'll just put right there. And then where can we target? We could target these highs right here. We could target, or shoot, let's go on the 5-minute for this. Yeah, so we could target these highs right here. Target these 5-minute highs here. And we could even target these 5-minute highs here. So just to this high, that would have been a 1 to 6.4% risk to reward. This would have been 2 to 5 risk to reward, and this would have been a 3 to 0.25 risk to reward. So what did we learn? We learned that we're not going to use the 5-minute and the 1-minute for main confluences. We're going to use the 30-minute, the hourly, and even the 4-hour, honestly, to like make our drawings on and find our draws and liquidity and stuff like that. Because honestly, bro, I've done this shit so many fucking times that, you know, I'm like, oh, I got my setup here. I see the fair value gap on the 30-minute time frame. I'm gonna mark that out. I'm gonna draw my equilibrium. You know, it's gonna line up pretty good. Like, and then I just fucking I fuck it, bro. Like I don't know what else other to say. Like you can even put it there, and you can see we tapped into a 50% percent price range there. So like even if you wanted to consider these the lows that you draw your equilibrium off of, you can see we still even tapped into the 50% price range. So it's just a matter of, you know, sticking to your high time frame bias and sticking to your high time frame confluences and just being patient, bro. Like this shit was fucking garbage. I'm not even gonna lie with you. Like this was probably the most garbage fucking trade I've ever taken in my goddamn life. And it's you just you gotta what's the word? You just gotta be patient, bro. Like that's literally all it comes down to is just being fucking patient and letting the market play out how it wants to play out. Yeah, man, I jumped the gun. That's honestly what it was. I didn't wait for a good setup. I took a setup off of the 5-minute time frame and the 1-minute time frame instead of, you know, sticking to my 30-minute hourly confluences cuz you know, when we were chopping it up here, I was like, here. I could draw out exactly what I fucking had. I had this, right? And then I had this imbalance here. Right? And then I had the equilibrium. Okay, so I had it drawn out exactly kind of like this, right? And we were just when we were chopping it up here, and I was like, you know, we could kind of draw down into here, and tap into this price range down here, but this price range down here, that's way too far. That's you know, that's 17 pips away. That's way too far for market to want to move. I was wrong. So it's just honestly, bro, just being patient and just letting the setups come to you. Don't force a trade. Don't force setups. Let the setups come into the confluences. Let the setups come to you, bro. Like, I don't know how many fucking times I'm gonna have to tell myself this that, like, you know, you got just be fucking patient. Wait for the setups to come to you. Don't force a trade. Don't force a setup. And every time, I guess I don't learn. And it's just, I don't know. Hopefully, I can get it through my fucking thick ass skull this time. I'm gonna have to rewatch this one and, you know, really have to drill it down in my brain to be patient, be patient, be patient, be patient, be patient. I'm gonna just have to really fucking drill it in. Because that's the only way you're gonna learn, bro. Like, and by making mistakes like this, by fucking entering too early, and then having the market go the way you predicted. Because I was bullish on the daily time frame. Like I was bullish today, and I thought that we were gonna have some um, bullish price movement. And yeah, we chopped up for a little bit. We had a little bit of consolidation, then we ripped down to the downside. But then we did resume our bullish trend here overall, and that's just I don't know, bro. It's kind of all it's about, bro. It's just being patient and letting the setups come to you and not forcing shit. But one day I'll learn. One day I won't force a setup, and one day I won't force a trade, and maybe one day I'll win a trade. But other than that, okay, I shouldn't say one day I'll win a trade because I've won trades before, but I've been making stupid fucking mistakes recently, bro, and like it's just it's the little things, bro. It's just like golf for me, bro. Like honestly, like I could have such a good drive or such a good approach shot with an iron, right? And then I get on the fucking green, and then I just choke, and I fucking end up like three putting. It's the same shit as trading, dude. Like, you could have your let's consider these your approach shots or your driver shots, right? And you could see them. You could see their good setups and their good draws and liquidity. But then you're in it and you're like, I'm gonna fucking miss out on this trade. Oh. And then you just fucking you just basically bust over with the fucking screen, bro, and then you enter prematurely, and you know you don't stick to your bias, you don't stick to your rules, and that's when you get stopped out, and that's when you lose trades. But I hope you learn, bro. I really hope you do. So that's all I really have for this video. If you guys enjoyed, just let me know. Drop a like, and I'll see you tomorrow.